What if one platform covered everything from idea to market-ready product? A platform teaching all the AI tech and practices needed for successful AI-driven startups.
This is like AI imagination.
We found that the more specific we are.
We used the classifier, we trained the classifier.
I really wanted it to just be more open-ended for the user.
We were experimenting with different chunk sizes.
Having some problems to something.
By blending cutting-edge technologies from industry giants, you can create revolutionary AI products that drive innovation forward.
This was a special hack, it was a battle.
Let the hacking begin.
Welcome to the very first demo day of Lablab Next. Thank you all physical and online attendees. We are very excited to present the startups that have been working with us for the past 6 weeks to improve their products. Introducing myself, I'm here, the program manager of Lablab Next.
And I'm Roxana, I'm the program coordinator.
So our agenda for today is that we're going to give a brief overview of Lablab Next, giving some acknowledgements of mentors and partners. Then we're going to get some words from leadership, our CEO and global head of accelerators. And then we're going to go straight into our pitches. Very exciting to see those and close off from there. So short and sweet. A little bit about Lablab Next. We are a unique accelerator where we customize the roadmap for each of our startups. Since 6 weeks is quite a short time for startups to get things done, we identify the core needs that they have use of and target those specifically. With the help of our resources in the form of tools, mentorships, and tech stack credits, we prepare our startups to scale their ventures and introduce them to our investor network.
So the teams that you will be hearing today are Autoderm, Shift Left, MyGenomics, Brihaspati, Orbit 8, Smabler, Perlon, Mindgraph, and AIPTO, TechBio. So these teams, over the 6 weeks, as Meher mentioned, have been working very hard, super intensively on their go-to-market strategy, fundraising, personal branding, amongst other things. And all of this they were able to do thanks to our amazing network of mentors. So we have 88 mentors across 26 countries, providing over 300 hours of support. And of course, we really want to show our appreciation with a huge, huge thank you to our partners, without whom all of this work would be much, much harder. So thank you to everybody who is participating in our accelerator program. So I want to introduce to you and bring on board Simon, the co-founder of New Native, and Jens, our global head of accelerators.
Alrighty. Sorry.
Come on, gents. Have a sit down. Feeling good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Can you hear us? Can you see us?
Yeah.
Perfect. Hey, everyone. Super nice to be here. And thank you for joining today, Simon. I know you have a busy agenda, but this is a priority for us and for you.
Certainly.
So I wanted to ask you a few questions before we dive into the pitches and the startups, because you are one of the kind of thought leaders here in the Nordics, and you've spent a lot of time in the US as well on the forefront of AI. So on the vision and the future of AI, what excites you most about the future of AI?
That's a good question. It's a broad question, and there's a lot of interesting, good people in the ecosystem, not only here in Stockholm, but in Northern Europe as well. And I think we're underestimating quite a lot of people as compared to the US. And a part of what really is exciting to me about AI is that the ability to pretty much do the exact same work, regardless of where you are in the world, has drastically been democratized over the last couple of years. And it started with the entire transformer revolution, prior to which it was virtually impossible to build anything unless you were really, really deep into the weeds. And now we've sort of seen this massive wave of new technologies coming out where you literally don't need to be able to code anymore in order to build an application. And that, I think, is super inspiring and interesting. And so what is going to happen in the future? That's sort of what most people are thinking about right now. And I think there will be a slow transition towards a new form of interface when it comes to coding, which I believe is primarily driven by voice, primarily driven by human interactions, because a lot of the fundamentals of building software has been oversimplified and is really there for anybody to build on. And that's part of the core that we started with. We wanted to make it simple. We wanted to have more people all around the world building on that platform shift. And so to me, that's super exciting. I hope that I saw a video here a couple of days or weeks ago from Cursor, which is a good example, with like an 8-year-old girl who coded a Harry Potter website just in natural voice, which is amazing. You couldn't do that even half a year ago. And I think that even though it's hard to predict where everything is going, I think that we'll see more and more of those types of applications, more and more software solutions that are being auto-generated. And part of what we are focusing on right now is also building out the sort of back end for an actual agent ecosystem where people can do more, build more faster.
Great, and then that's a good bridge to my next question, which is more on what role do you see Lablab.ai, our hackathon community, and also the Lablab Next program that we're talking about today play in this future, right? Where an 8-year-old girl can build something amazing in a few hours.
Yeah. Well, I think part of what we're trying to achieve is to aggregate anything that's new in this ecosystem and make it available to people. We sort of believe in this fundamental basement innovation theorem, which means that innovation, especially in the AI sort of platform shift, can happen anywhere across the world. And we're trying to serve pretty much the entire world in regards to building new applications and realizing new ideas into actual software. And I think moving forward now, we will more quickly pick up those types of technologies. It's one of the goals that we've set internally to basically do it faster, as well as spread out into more regions of the world to serve a broader market. And we hope that Lablab can become sort of the platform enabler in that sense. What it means, sort of transitioning towards the next program as well, is that even though you build a prototype, it doesn't mean that much, right? Everybody can build a prototype. In a future where software is sort of commodity and you can prompt an agent to basically build anything for you in a matter of seconds, it's about the utility and the connection and the ability to serve a specific market that becomes valuable. And so what we're trying to achieve with Next is to prepare people who have built an awesome prototype to take us over the next step and focus on expanding that product, not only in technical terms, but also to a servable market. And I think that this first sort of cohort that we've run now through Next and previously other formats within the new native sort of ecosystem is a testament to that's possible. And it's possible in a drastically shorter amount of time than it was before. And so hopefully, I mean, in 5 years, it'd be pretty cool to to be able to just prompt your phone to build an application in real time, and have it on your phone within a minute, and once you're done with it, it's just deleted. That's sort of where I think the industry is going, and that's what I think is sort of so cool about this. And hopefully the acceleration program is a component piece of that now, speeding up the way that we develop software.
Amazing. Yeah, I mean, if you're following the news, which is kind of hard to follow at the moment, there are things happening, mind-blowing things happening on a weekly basis, right?
Yeah.
And this was not the case before, or maybe I wasn't paying attention enough, but I think I was. And I just remember myself when I was like 8-10 years playing around with QBasic back in the day. I mean, you couldn't do too much, and it took a lot of time as well. So it's mind-blowing what kids and young people nowadays can do, right? And we've seen a lot of good examples of really young people here from Stockholm, for example, where we are now going directly to the US, getting into Y Combinator when they're like 20, 21, etc., and building amazing stuff with revenue in just a few months.
Yeah.
So yeah, the future is going to be wild. So thank you for answering a few questions. I want to transition a bit over more to specifics about the next program. So I was brought on board because I've been running a lot of other innovation projects before for large entities, corporates, banks, VCs, etc. And a big goal from my end has always been, how can we create a good system and automate a lot here, right? So we are not only on the forefront when it comes to working with AI and the startups, but we're also utilizing a lot of it internally, which I'm super excited about. So I invite anyone that is interested in what we're doing to pay attention, to get in touch. Again, a big thank you to all the mentors that have participated. I spoke one-on-one to all of you, and I think we share the same passion for being close to the new technologies. And I'm really impressed by the 9 selected teams that have been working with us here for 6 weeks as well. So I want to kind of hand it over now to the first team, which is Alexander Burbe and Autoderm. I hope you're ready, Alexander.
We're excited.
We're excited.
I'm always ready, Jens. You know. Oh, let's go. Alexander Burbe, I'm presenting Autoderm. We are unlocking superpowers in skin concerns. Our goal is to cover the 2,500 documented skin diseases on any skin color, gender, and age using deep learning. Our team has been developing this technology for a couple of years. We are experts in digital health. I'm a 2-time founder, researcher, and pioneer in the field. Lucas and Ben here have cutting-edge expertise in machine learning. Farid has got great experience in sales for pharmaceuticals, pharmacies, and healthcare systems, both in the UK and the US. So the problem is that, do you know how many skin doctors there are in the world? They are actually a rare species. There are only 150,000 of them. As an example, in the UK, there's only 750 skin doctors for 70 million people, and the waiting times are months and up to years. So the disease workflow is complicated. 20% of family doctor visits and 40% of pharmacy customers are skin related. But skin is difficult to diagnose. A non-skin doctor can only diagnose correctly in 30% of the time. A person on average has 1.6 skin diseases per year, and they try to solve it by searching the internet, which often can be wrong. And 30% of people are marginalized from society because of their skin concern. For example, they don't want to upload anything on social media because they have bad skin. So Autoderm is a research-backed and regulated AI-driven co-pilot that unlocks superpowers in skin concerns. We give instant answers on any skin disease. You get correct treatment from the beginning, and in 90% of the cases, you don't need to go and see a skin doctor. Our competitive advantage, we're building a moat with our proprietary database, which is over 3 million skin disease images that represents 500 different diseases. And this database is growing every month. The market is huge. So for example, in the US, the healthcare market is 56.2 billion, and about 20% of this market is skin related. If we look at exactly like API calls, the market is 7.4 billion, and we are looking into further business models. We have traction. We operate as a B2B SaaS model, partnering with telehealth providers and online pharmacies to integrate our API into their services. The API is being used over 30,000 times per month. Our first channel is to integrate our solution into online pharmacies and retail pharmacies with a digital health presence. We are already working with the largest pharmacy chain in the UK, and we are talking with others. We are bootstrapped so far. We are seeking $700,000 on a pre-seed round, where 40% is committed. We will use the proceeds to build our core team, finish our FDA pre-submission, and focus on sales in the UK and Sweden. Autoderm makes everyone a skin doctor. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much, Alexander. So we can take questions if there are any online.
None so far, Roxana.
Do we have any questions online?
Nope.
Let's see some technical. All right, then we move on. Let's go to the next startup. We have Shift Left. So I believe Furkan is ready. I'll give you the stage.
I'm ready. Yeah, thank you, everyone. So did you know that over 50% of software development time is spent on testing? Well, Shift Left AI is here to accelerate your software delivery and cut this time in half. My name is Furkan, and I'll be pitching on behalf of Team Shift Left. During our team's combined experience of more than 25 plus years, we have experienced this problem firsthand and validated with many other founders and CTOs that software testing has become a huge bottleneck for product teams, causing huge delays in product delivery. This happens because 80% of the testing is still manual, and in cases where testing is automated, testing teams spend roughly 30% of their time maintaining those automation test scripts, limiting their effectiveness and scalability. Well, Shift Left AI is a Gen AI-enabled platform to transition software testing into a new era, where you can achieve the desired results in a fraction of the time of manual testing and code-based automation. A unique combination of LLM models and computer vision fuels a shift-left approach in the delivery cycle. Using our platform is as simple as using ChatGPT. You come to our website, log in to your testing account, upload your application file, link your product artifacts such as ticket management tools to our platform, and that's it. Now you just tell the platform what you need to test in natural language, and it will be able to do it in real time, versus writing several lines of code to test the same functionality. Our ideal persona is a late-stage startup and scale-up, and our pricing strategy is also tailored to this persona so they can pay whenever they want to use our platform. On average, they have 10 to 12 releases per year, with each release containing 3,000 test cases, which allow us to make $500 per month of ARPU with an additional top-up of platform fee. And in return for this, we aim to reduce 80% of their current testing time and cost and increase their test coverage by 2x. The global automation testing market is projected to reach $70 billion by 2032, driven by the need for faster, more efficient testing solutions in the coming years. Our go-to-market strategy includes launching private and public betas, gathering user feedback as much as we can, and forming strategic partnerships with tech accelerators and SaaS companies. Since launch, we have secured over 50 plus paying customers in our pipeline across the industries, achieving an annual recurring revenue of $50,000 and a sales pipeline of $500,000. And what makes us passionate about solving this particular problem is the combination of experiences and domain expertise. Azhar on our team has more than 2 decades of experience and exposure to software testing automation. In his previous gig, he was involved with Kareem as the Director of Technology and DevOps. Shafraz has experience in starting and scaling venture-backed business before and has exited his last fintech venture with me recently. And I'm the growth guy on this team who has experience in scaling and executing tech ventures before. Together, our diverse backgrounds give us an edge to make this a successful venture. And to achieve all of this, we are here seeking $500,000 to scale our user base to 150 users and 1 million in ARR in the next 12 months. So partner with us to revolutionize software testing. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ShiftLab, for your presentation. And we're moving on to the next startup. I believe Maya Genomics and Aaron is ready, so I'll give you guys the stage.
Can you hear? Hi, everyone. So today, 1 billion people have or might develop a DNA-associated disease. And this is, of course, a huge burden for our society, costing several trillions in productivity losses. But early identification can both save lives and money. As you can see, the cost of DNA sequencing are dropping from 10 million euros to approximately 200 euros per DNA in only the past 15 years. So the question is, why are we not doing DNA screening on everybody to identify who we need to keep a closer eye on? Because healthcare is reactive. If you want to go to the hospital or simply do screening, the hospital will ask 2 questions. Do you have a family history of an illness, and do you have symptoms? If the answer is no, they won't do screening. But screening for early identification is a possibility today with the DNA sequencing. So as you can see, there's huge possibilities with DNA screening, but a bottleneck with being reactive. But we got the solution. We are developing a proactive AI healthcare service where we not only utilize the machines for conducting DNA screening, but we also automate the complex world of analysis and interpretation of DNA-associated diseases with AI and large language models, giving actionable and preventative AI reports to our customers for better health outcomes. But we're not only stopping there, because if we identify mutations in your DNA, we connect you with relevant primary healthcare and follow through your entire journey with the disease. As for our business model, we offer DNA kits with a one-time payment for analysis and a subscription model for future updates on ongoing research on affecting the user. We are targeting early adopters through partnerships in longevity and health sectors, using a B2B2C model and direct-to-consumer online sales. In year 2, we aim to partner with private healthcare providers. We're targeting the US and EU in this 278 billion euros global preventative healthcare market. These are the early adopters and consumers who were already aware of DNA testing and have adopted it, as studies show. Today, we have an MVP. We are part of several innovation programs, and we have won several competitions as well. The coming months, we plan to release our beta, acquire 50 customers by the end of this year, and fundraise in Q1 2025. So, of course, the most important thing in a startup is a team, which includes me, a CEO with a former healthcare startup, Jonas, a biotech expert, Maria, a medical doctor and geneticist, and Dan Elias Wilmer, our developers with expertise in adaptive systems and machine learning. Together with our advisors, where we can find the former head developer of Karolinska's DNA analysis software to medical regulation and clinical genetic experts, making our team the best one to solve preventative healthcare. We're currently raising 1.50 million euros in Q1 2025, with one soft commitment already secured. The funds will go to hiring top talent, AI development, product development, and marketing. We are looking for a few tech-savvy angel investors and 1 to 2 VCs, which one is lead investor. Our vision is that no one should die because of a treatable disease ever again. Today's healthcare is reactive. We're going to make it proactive. Thank you.
Thank you, Maya Genomics and Aaron, for your presentation. It's a very innovative solution that we look forward to seeing on the market. Next up, we have Brihaspati with the CEO Devadas. And this startup I'm also very excited about. It's a product that solves or that addresses anxiety and depression through astrology. And I won't go much into that. I'll give the stage to Devadas.
Thank you, Mihir, for the kind words. Good afternoon. I am Devadas, founder CEO of Brihaspati AI, an AI-powered astrology companion app for India, focusing on mental well-being for Gen Z and Gen Y. Every 2 out of 3 Indians suffer from mental issues such as stress, anxiety, and depression. To cope with these, many turn to astrology. Indeed, according to Pew Institute research, 88% of Indians use astrology in daily life in varying degrees, some casually and some seriously. Well, there are a lot of solutions, both online and offline. Unfortunately, most do not meet some of the market demands, such as people want something which is more empathetic, trustworthy, reliable, always available, and offering a personalized, easy to understand content with a better user experience. Hence, Brihaspati AI, a hyper personalized astrologer companion app that uses AI to provide real time consultations and personalized content. We integrate multiple astrological disciplines to offer advice on love, health, wealth, and many more. What's our business model? We operate on a freemium model with premium reports and consultations available for a fee. We plan to acquire 100,000 users in the first year with an aim to reach $100 million turnover in 4 years' time. How big is the market? Of course, the market headwinds are in our favor, with 44% of our target group strongly believing in astrology and close to 16 million daily astrology-related web searches happening from India, according to Google. And this has the highest stable interest levels across all categories. It's a huge market. At 600 million TAM and an ARPU of $20, it is more than $10 billion, and it is growing at 25% CAGR. Our go-to-market strategy involves using social media, influencer networks, PR, and communities. Initially, we want to target 6 tier 1 cities across India to build our user base. We are also planning go-to-market partnerships with popular apps and platforms like community apps and media apps. We have launched our MVP on Google Play and have received extremely positive reviews. We are on track to do the commercial launch later this week. Recently, we were also mentioned by a very prominent VC in their report on Gen AI consumer apps. Two-member team currently, who brings in complementary skills. I come with more than 20 years experience in business, strategy, and growth. Kushal brings in the much required AI and technical capabilities. Currently, we are raising a pre-seed round of $500,000 to accelerate our growth and expand our AI capabilities. Join us in bringing astrology into a companion mode using digital means. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Devadas, for that lovely presentation. Moving on next, we have Orbit 8 with Pauls. And to give a short intro there, it's an AI companion that helps students and people of all ages to find their career path. So before giving anything else away, Pauls, the stage is yours.
Can you hear me, guys? Hello, can you hear me? Oh, sorry. Yeah. So I would like to use this stage to thank all of the Lablab AI team and mentors. You were amazing these years, these past weeks. So we are Orbitate, and we are building a lifelong AI career assistant. As claimed by the famous historian Dr. Yuval Harari, by 2050, not only the idea of a job for life, but even that of a profession for life might seem ridiculous. And it's happening already now. Young people, especially those aged 15 to 18, are overwhelmed by the sheer number of career paths available. Parents, in turn, feel helpless in guiding their children towards successful career decisions. Research data shows that existing career guidance models fail young people on a massive scale. Low level of learning motivation, delaying career decisions, job disengagement, and career-job mismatch is just the tip of the iceberg. This is where Orbit 8 steps in, a platform that detects your talents, personality traits, and interests to suggest what to study, what industry to align with, and what working environment you would be most successful in. With the help of AI, you are able to simulate various career directions and find the one that you feel most excited about. The ultimate goal is that Orbit 8 becomes your lifelong career assistant that helps you to learn and earn in a fully personalized way. The global market for career guidance is growing. By 2030, the US market alone is expected to exceed 14 billion. Orbit 8 will disrupt the overloaded school counseling and overpriced private career coaching markets. Our go-to-market strategy is simple. First, a freemium access to students of all ages. Second, premium add-ons for parents. And third, partnership with schools and universities to onboard new users rapidly. Competition is huge and extensive, but good news, the market is there. Orbit 8 has built a unique methodology that can identify natural talents and translate them into very detailed career suggestions. But most importantly, Orbit 8 algorithms are designed to ensure personalization for any future education or job opportunity. Since our beta launch in March, we've onboarded over 2,000 users with 50 new users sign-ups weekly. We've secured 4 B2B contracts with 15 schools and universities actively testing our platform, and 10 more companies lined up for our enterprise version. We have a space-grade team consisting of former head of astronaut selection, astronaut candidate, education visionary, serial venture capitalist, professional full-stack developer, and AI prodigy. We are now raising 500,000 euros in a pre-seed round to scale our B2C sales and expand SaaS partnership with educational institutions. I'm Pauls, CEO of Orbit 8, and let's empower the next generation of talents together. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Pauls, for an amazing presentation. And just a quick announcement for everyone watching. Any questions that you guys have, our moderators in the channel will answer them there in the channel, so to speak, or the chats. Moving on to the next team.
So now we have Smabler, and they have developed a RAG as a service solution, which is a no-code text labeling service. And Smabler, you can take it away.
Okay, hi guys, and I'm great to be here. So I'm ready, so let's start. So hi, my name is Aga, and I'm founder and CTO at Smabler, where we optimize data for accelerated AI training with graph technology. So we know all this buzz around large language models or LLMs, and we may think that they know everything. But their knowledge can be outdated, limited, or irrelevant to the company specific, and they can hallucinate. So that's why businesses are rapidly adopting approaches like RAG, which is retrieval augmented generation, to improve LLM answers with additional information. So when you want to build an AI assistant to support your customers or employees, RAG will help you to find and extract the best information from your company knowledge. And we had a problem, and this is a data problem. So even 80% of AI projects fail due to data issues. So developers struggle with data preparation and retrieval. This is a multi-week and multi-tool pipeline, and there are no comprehensive solutions. Yet, 60% of LLM applications use RAG. At Smabler, we provide the most advanced RAG as a service. So you can build your RAG application, your RAG solution, in just a few clicks. So we developed a novel graph technology, Galaxia, to accelerate AI deployment with 10x speed and accuracy. And graphs are proven to be more transparent and more explainable. And that's why they are recognized as the most important technology for smarter AI. So with our solution, with our RAG as a service, you can forget any complicated pipelines, and instead of weeks, you can build your RAG solution in a few hours, test it, and immediately run into production. We have the right solution and we have the perfect timing as well. So the market for RAG is one of the fastest growing market and is expected to reach 10 billion euro by 2013. And to streamline the adoption, we apply a proven freemium business model. We are pre-revenue. We focus on traction, and we go to the market via community, integrating our solution via AI developer platforms. So it means that we can reach several 100,000 developers with just a few clicks and simple API calls. We provide simple but advanced solution, and unlike other approaches, there is no need for databases, and the whole thing runs on CPU. We successfully tested our solution with early adopters, and we are ready for market introduction. We also know that market is ready for us. So we have amazing and highly skilled team and founders with broad managerial and scientific experience. And as founders, we put $1 million into the company. We got our pre-seed. We also got innovation grant. Now we are raising 3 million euro to boost our traction, to build awareness and expand our partnerships. So we aim to establish a new market standard for Graph RAG and be the go-to solution for every AI developers. So you're extremely welcome to join our journey. Thank you very much.
Great. Thank you so much, Mabler. So next we have MindGraph, a document linking solution for the construction industry. So MindGraph, take it away.
Welcome. Construction is one of the biggest industries in the world, but at the same time is second least digitized. There are thousands of pages of documents for every project, and it sometimes can take days or even weeks to find a certain document. But what if the documents were lost or wrong? In this case, you would have to redo the entire concrete flooring of the whole floor, or move a wall, or even risk somebody's life, generating lots of costs, risk, and time delays. And current solutions of storing all of that data and managing it are fragmented, outdated, and inefficient. And that's why we created MindGraph, which is a single point of truth for construction documents. You can store all your documents in one place and find any document quickly with our machine learning search, as well as chat with your data directly to get answers. We use AI to centralize and organize all your documents, enabling fast, accurate searches and dynamic relationship mapping to streamline information retrieval workflows, which can save you up to 90% of time spent on searching for information, as well as managing the documents. Most companies use a mix of digital and paper solutions, and the most popular digital platform is by far SharePoint, which is not built for construction industry and is not ideal by far. Of course, there are other solutions, but they lack crucial features like advanced search using machine learning and NLP, which lets you ask any question in natural language, as well as documents discrepancy checker, which lets you find the most recent document smartly with AI. In terms of business model, it's software as a service with available add-ons. And the market is huge. There are more than 3.5 million companies in construction in the European Union and more than 800,000 in the US, according to Statista. And we want to sell directly to them, as well as integrate with document management solutions via our API. With companies like Binderless, which is a leading construction documents management platform, with companies like Strabag in its customer base. And right now, we are implementing our solution within their platform. We're just ending our month number 3. We conducted more than 10 interviews, and we have this one implementation with Binderless, with more coming next months. Our team comprises of 4 technical experts with experience in machine learning and AI, with experience in Samsung, Bluesoft, Goldman Sachs, or AI Clearing, which is a very, very big AI startup in construction. And I spent a couple of years in consulting on projects for companies like Visa, as well as in software as a service companies sales. Get in touch with us if you're interested. Right now, we are not raising any money, but we will soon. So yeah, get in touch and let's turn documents into decisions together.
Thank you, Minecraft and Jan. Moving on next to Perlon AI, where we'll have a pre-recorded video as they were unable to attend this demo day. But to give a brief overview, they automate personalized sales emails to scale sales teams. So without further ado, let's go into that video.
Imagine this. Sales teams spend 40% of their time prospecting. But what if you could automate that and instead focus on closing deals? At Perlon AI, we make this a reality. Our team brings expertise from leading institutions like the University of Edinburgh, University of Bristol, and LSE, blending AI innovation, software engineering, and sales. St. John Dalgleish, our CEO, has over 7 years of experience scaling tech startups from seed stage to Series D, and Brent Rona, our CTO, has already founded and exited a successful AI company. The challenge we're solving is clear. Personalized outbound sales emails take significant time to create, and they're often met with low response rates. In fact, new regulations coming in 2024 will make it even harder to bypass filters with templated emails. Sales teams are under increasing pressure to balance high-value human interactions with the need to personalize every outreach. Existing tools aren't cutting it. Sales teams struggle most with prospecting, yet bulk prospecting emails aren't effective. Despite email being the preferred method for 80% of prospects, current response rates are alarmingly low. Perlon AI offers the solution. Our platform, GenBD, uses fine-tuned large language models to automate personalized outbound sales emails. It conducts automated prospect research, tailors each email to the recipient, and continuously learns from responses to improve effectiveness. Best of all, it operates at scale while avoiding spam filters. Here's how it works. We customize our model for each client and integrate directly into their email systems. Our subscription-based model charges a monthly fee per seat, aligning our revenue with our clients' growth. Our go-to market strategy targets B2B SaaS companies and consulting firms with high sales volumes through direct sales and strategic partnerships. Since launching in December 2023, we've already secured paying customers across 3 industries and achieved an annual recurring revenue, ARR, of $45,900, with a pipeline valued at $485,000. We're focusing on sectors like aviation, recruitment, and B2B SaaS, and we're targeting multi-seat contracts with an average contract value of around $20,000. Our vision is to reshape the future of sales. We're building a platform where salespeople focus on high-value interactions, not repetitive tasks. With the data we're collecting, we'll gain unprecedented insights into effective outbound selling. Our goal is to reach $100 million in ARR, which would require just 0.004% of B2B salespeople in English-speaking countries to adopt our platform. To get there, we're seeking $1.5 million to further develop our platform and expand our sales team. With your partnership, we can revolutionize the future of sales prospecting. If you're as excited as we are about the future of sales, let's have a conversation.
Great. So I hope you enjoyed that. Actually, the presenter for AIPTO, TechBio, could not be here because he was on a flight. But other than being the program coordinator in Lablab Next, I'm also a domain expert in neuroscience. So I will take over this pitch and we can get started. So, introducing AI PTO Tech Bio, AI brain cancer therapy using patient avatars. So this is the team. So Dr. Hui Wu is actually who was supposed to be presenting, but unfortunately he was not joining us. This is a team of serial entrepreneurs and global leaders in brain cancer research, including a scientific advisor who's a Nobel Prize winner. So brain cancer remains one of the deadliest cancers, with the 5-year survival rate being only 35%. So this is a serious issue. And there are very few options for patients. There's problems like treatment failure, unpredictable patient responses, and the more effective therapies really are needed. So AIPTO TechBio not only extends survival, but also improves quality of life. They predict how a patient's brain cancer will respond to various drugs, and they use an AI solution combined with patient-specific tumor organoids in order to provide this service. So the way that this works is that a sample of the patient's tumor replicates the complex brain environment, including cell types and connectivity. Essentially, their product preserves the tumor's natural state and improves predictive accuracy by being incorporated into an organoid system. What this allows them to do is then give personalized treatments through the predictive power of AI solutions. So they partner with pharmaceutical companies to accelerate drug discovery and offer personalized medicine. They enable precise drug response predictions and also optimize clinical trial success rates in that process. They have multiple revenue streams, including a software as a service, technology access for drug development, milestone payments through co-development agreements, and research grants, with funding and the ongoing innovations related to this product. So the global brain tumor drugs market is projected to grow by 230% until 2032. And their traction so far is quite impressive, with 300 clinical samples already having validated their tech. And they have also received 5 million euros from Carl Zeiss Stiftung for AI breakthrough research. So they were asking for $5 million in the seed round funding to scale up their AI model collection, their data collection for their AI model, to discover sensitive biomarkers and intrinsic and resistance targets, as well as develop drug pipelines based on their unique AIPTO platform. So if you want to learn more or connect with the team, this is the contact information for Dr. Hui Wu. And thank you.
All right. Thank you, Roxana, for presenting that. That about wraps it up for today's demo day. We just have one last thing to say, and that is cohort 2 is beginning soon. And just like all of our startups, Lablab Next itself is planning to scale. So we want to get as many quality and enthusiastic startups as possible to apply and join. If you have any questions, then please check out our website at lablab.ai/next. If there are any more information regarding there, feel free to contact myself, Roxana, or Jens and Simon that were speaking earlier. That's about it for us. Thank you all the startups. Thank you again all the mentors that have been a part of this program. Thank you all the partners that have helped support the startups also. And thank you everyone viewing for being here. So have a great day. Bye.
Bye-bye.